What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys here today. I'm going to be showing you guys how to get level 90 in Madden 20 very fast. The fastest methods that I personally know and the fastest method you probably should follow. So obviously we got a bunch of good rewards. I will be showing you guys all the rewards you unlock, which you guys can't see and they're not loading, but you get some legend packs, more level challenges, quick sells, and a couple power up passes as well. You get pretty good rewards, and obviously you just always want to hit max level because then your quick sell for the day is a lot better if you do the daily objectives and everything like that. So I'm gonna get in to show you guys a couple different solos that I think are the best. Now, I will start by saying this. If you guys have time to complete one online game a day as well as one solo challenge at least, I advise doing that first, because if you just went and did that every day and bought a pack, not only do you get the quick sell every day for, I think it's 6,000 coins is the lowest when you're level 80, but I'm sure it'll go up to like 7,500 or something like that when you do hit level 90, but you also do get that XP until you hit level 90, and you get that first XP of the day, and those are really good. So you can do it once per online game and then once per your first solo challenge. Personally, I don't do online every day, but I do the solo battle, so that does help speed it up a little bit, and that's why you can see I already have a little bit of the bar just because I did 2 solo battles. But getting into the methods, first things first, I advise doing the ones that you don't have completed. So I know this is kind of just straightforward. This isn't really, the fastest method, but I advise just doing the challenges you don't have completed, just because if you're going to go and get all of these NATs, there really is it doesn't make sense to not, if you're going to get the NATs, it doesn't make sense to not do the ones that you don't have done already. If you're going to, if you're already level 90 and you're doing these and you don't get as much reward technically, so you might as well do these beforehand. And that goes for any of them that you don't have done until the rewards, right? Like if I don't have the team of the years done, but I already got the rewards, I don't really care about the 5,000 coins, then I wouldn't do them. That doesn't really matter. I would just focus on the ones that you truly do want the rewards. But if you're purely trying to get to level 90 as fast as possible, there's a couple different methods that you want to do. So the first one is going to be in deep threats on the ultimate trainers, and it's going to be this or that. So you either have to throw for 30 yards or rush for 15 yards. So you're going to want to play these on 1 star, and I am going to load into these to play them, just to show you how much XP you get. But the reason you want to do these, and this one is really good, it's not necessarily the best XP. There is one that's better XP, but it's a lot harder. This one, even if you have a bad team, you'll probably have like a plus 10 speed differential, as long as you don't have like 60 speed receivers. If you have like 85 speed receivers, I'm pretty sure you'll still be up by like, whatever the case is. So it'll be really easy to beat. So you can run literally any play out of this. It doesn't really matter. Just run any go route. As long as you're running like a vertical, it doesn't really matter. You can do coach suggestions. You can literally grab any formation you want and just run vertical. So we could see on the outside, Randall's got plus 25 speed. So you don't even have to max protect, because these guys' pass rush isn't going to be that good either. Obviously, like we said, Antoine Randall plus 25 speed. He's not going to run with them, and it's just going to be an easy touchdown. So Randall, sure, he has whatever it is, 96 speed for me or whatever the case is. And then you could the great thing about this is you can also just replay it right here. That's for all of the solo challenges. But if you have 90, like the 96 speed, and I'm plus, if we do the math, and I'm plus 24 on the outside. So let's say you only have 86 speed. Okay, so you're at 14 speed. You're still going to, pretty much there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, right here, they don't even have a safety. Not that the safety matters. Juju, you can see he gets wide open. He's not even that fast. But as long as you have a decent quarterback, you pretty much throw accurately every single time, and they're pretty easy to do, right? So now I'll just return to challenges and show you guys the XP. So let's go ahead and return. The only problem is that I think with the new way they do it, they bunch them together. So we might have to split them in half. I don't know if they bunch the XP together, because obviously since I've been the max level, I don't know about the XP, but I do know about the coin rewards. They usually bundle them together. So let's see on this. So 220. So that they did do it together. You could see they bundled it together. Score at least 3 points. The game 50 yards is on there twice, and the completed game is twice. So you get 110 XP every time. So I need 3,400 XP to level. So that means I need about 30 attempts. So you saw how fast that is. You can do 30 attempts for that first level in literally 10 minutes or something like that. So it's not going to take you long. Now, the next one that I think could be also decent, but personally, I'd rather go assemble your team just because it's so easy, but also you can do NFL epics, and in the Baker Mayfield, you get him as your quarterback. So let's say you have a gold quarterback, and you just started and you don't have a good quarterback. You can come do the Baker ones because you will get a quarterback. So week 3, moment 4, as well as week 5, moment 1 are the ones I think the best. This one, week 5, moment 1, you have to pass for a touchdown. Do not throw an incomplete pass. So that one's a little bit harder, but if you can get a one-play touchdown, or if even if you don't get a touchdown, it might only take you a couple plays. And then there's week 3, moment 4. I personally think this is the best one, just because do not throw more than 2 incomplete passes. You don't really need to throw 2 incomplete passes, and you don't have to do the extra objectives. That doesn't help you with XP or anything. So I'm going to go load into this one and show you this as well. And then I will show you the best method after this. So hopefully you guys have stayed in and stayed tuned to this so I can show you the best method that I know of so far. Unfortunately, there's no like glitches or anything where you can get level 90 in an hour, although it really shouldn't take you more than like 2-3 hours, to be honest, if you're purely grinding that. Like I said, personally, I grind the solos that I want to grind just because of the fact that I want to get the rewards, and then I'll focus on everything else after. So right here, the thing about this is it will put Baker as your quarterback. So let's say I have Vic, right? I'm just going to sub Vic in just because of the fact that I don't want Baker because my quarterback's better. But if you don't have a quarterback, you could always leave Baker in, and he is like an 86, so it's better than nothing. So right here, you'll see we have the plus 24 speed again. So these ones, it's pretty much the same thing. We'll just go ahead and Antoine Randall Elsh. Apparently can't get by him because he got bumped twice, but he's still so open because he has plus so much speed. So boom, just like that, we'll go ahead and get in there, and then I will just exit out real quick. They're pretty simple. Play-wise, it doesn't really matter what you run. As long as you play them on 1 star, because you don't get more XP for more stars. So there's really no reason to do more stars. You definitely just want to do 1 star, unless you're obviously trying to beat them for the max stars for rewards or anything like that. But right here, we will see when you load in, we will get 110 as well. So that's really, if you have like a bronze quarterback or like something like that, and you're really not confident in them and you don't want to do any other solos, you could do those Bakers. Personally, I wouldn't, just because I think it's better to do the assemble your team, in my opinion, or the whatever those called, the ultimate trainers. But now on to the best method. So it's going to be in this MUT Heroes, and it's going to be under Booth Breakers. And personally, I like Technicolor commentary, but honestly, you could pretty much do any of them. The thing about it is they're super easy because you get plus like 40 points, I believe, for a long touchdown. And you want to get up by at least 21, so you have to at least score a medium touchdown, which I think is like 30 yards out, but don't quote me on that. But as long as you get like a 30-yard touchdown, you get 30 points, and you go up by 21, it's going to be super beneficial, because once you do that, you get a lot more points than you would, if you were to only be up by like 3 points. How the other ones say you gain 3 points or whatever. This one is 0-0, and our goal is to get up, obviously, like I said, by a bunch. So 1 star, we still have plus 12 speed. You can see even on 1 star, Emmanuel Sanders on the outside is actually down in speed, and Juju's only plus 7, and Randall is plus 12. So it's not going to be as easy. And once again, I have Drew Brees back here. If I wanted to, I could switch it to Vic. It really just depends. But this one's a little bit harder to get a 1-play touchdown every time. You have to kind of be a little bit better with your throws, just because of the fact that, like I said, it's not going to be as perfect every time, because they do have a little bit of speed. So that's the thing about this, is you have to be a little worried in that sense, because if you're not able to get your speed, the speed differential you want or anything like that, or the right throws, then it might take you longer if your team is not that good. So that's why I don't advise this for necessarily like starter teams, just because it might be a little bit harder and you don't want to be wasting your time. So I will just return to challenges one more time just to show you guys. This one's going to be the best XP, like I said, because we will see that you get more points per, getting up by a lot of points. So as soon as we load out here, we will see, as we can already see, I'm almost halfway through the bar, so it goes pretty fast. But this one right here, you get 220. So score at least 21 points is 150 XP. So instead of only scoring 3 or more points, right, which is like the first tier, scoring 21 or more gets you 150 XP, which gets us to 220 every single time. So this is by far the best one, because 220, so if you divided that by 45, that's only like 20 attempts instead of 40 attempts. But it only makes sense if you can score at least 1 or 2 plays. If you're taking full drives to do it, go do the other one, because if you could get 110 XP every, let's say, 20 seconds or whatever the case is, I'm just using random numbers, but if you could get that, or if it took you to get 220 took you 3 minutes, it's going to make more sense to get 110 3 times a minute rather than 220 every 2 minutes or something like that, right? Because that would be 360 it'd be 360 per minute if you did it, or whatever, 330 rather than 220 every 2 minutes, or whatever the case may be. But that being said, guys, let me know if this helps you get level 90. I will be trying to grind it after I finish these themed diamonds. This will be my next grind. That being said, guys, leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it. Comment down below what you guys get from your fantasy packs, all that. I will be trying to do like a bundle reward opening when I hit level 90, so I'm going to save all my rewards till I get there. And that being said, guys, I will see you next time.